I really like to use cash.
Mom horrified after 12-year-old son's confession. We're not pausing, alright? It's an hour, I see it. I know. We're not pausing. We're not going to do a lot of pauses at all. Alright? I promise you. Everything we... God damn. Shit loud as fuck. Everything that we talk about is going to be in the middle of the video. We're not going to do a lot of pausing at all, alright?
They are not your sons. Stop believing them.
Be honest, baby. It's okay.
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better.
When they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the question that was asked. You don't know?
This is some that's serious. You gonna kill my family. What am I supposed to do?
Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh shit. Oh.
Guilty by association.
I don't know.
Snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me stay?
I said I don't know.
My life is ruined.
GG's, bro. Come on, bro. They made my nigga snitch and this. God damn. God damn. See, that's why he can't trust everything he see on the internet. He see all these people talking about if he's snitching shit, they'll instantly get out and shit, bro. He can't trust everything he see on the internet, bro. That's
when
the first.
The bodies of 3 teenagers were discovered over a period of several days in the same neighborhood in Marion County, Florida, the police didn't know what to think. This would set the tone for the rest of the case, as the emerging suspects all seemed intent on blaming each other. The identity of the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders, turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. The police first learned that something was terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023, when they
Us niggas really gotta do better, bro.
Terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023,
I'm about to become
when they
preacher on some
received
shit.
this
Twitch
911 call.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying. I don't know. She's bleeding out of her head. She's gargling on her blood.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
It doesn't matter what side? Like, on what side?
No, just turn her on her side so she doesn't choke on the blood, okay?
Oh, my God.
Is she awake?
No.
Okay, is she breathing?
She's breathing.
That is not gonna get you the bag, my nigga. That's gonna get you the farthest thing from the bag. That's gonna put you in a cell, locking you from the bag. Farthest thing. That's gonna put you in a cell, lock you from everything, my nigga.
Do you know how far they are?
I don't have an ETA, but they are on the way, okay?
Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrived moments before the ambulance. While paramedics rushed to try to save the victim, the deputies tried to get a grasp on the chaotic scene. Within 5 minutes of the ambulance arriving, the victim was on her way to the nearest hospital. The Sheriff's Department was left to pick apart the seemingly inexplicable scene.
No, not responsive.
What they gonna buy him with? Nigga act like they got jail coins. Nigga, what are they gonna buy him with, bro?
You know nothing. Young girl, older girl? Younger girl. Yeah, she was right there, and that's been moved.
She was right there, right?
Yeah. There's blood everywhere. I was not expecting that.
Wild.
No.
Well, I thought it was gonna be BS, honestly.
Yeah, I immediately thought she had got, like, hit by a car. And I seen the big, but I've never seen an exit wound in the head.
Bro.
Yeah.
So I wasn't aware. Oh, yeah. She's laying down. It's all pulled out. I mean, it was
And she was still breathing?
I know I was
rapid breathing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Medic said she ain't gonna make it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about locked up. The most this nigga was
if she
locked
did,
up, my
that's
nigga was in
wild.
lunch detention.
When police made contact with the
Talking about locked
911
up.
caller, they learned that he was just as confused about the situation as the deputies.
In school
He only became
suspension was the
aware that
most this nigga
something was
locked up.
amiss when he got a call from his neighbor across the street.
You didn't hear nothing at all?
She told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was like 2 shots.
The neighbor in question made her way over to talk to the deputies directly.
That doesn't make you locked up, buddy.
Unfortunately, what she said only served to make the situation even more mysterious.
That's more so just you being at home.
Around what time did you hear?
And you're not allowed to come to school.
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20-30 minutes ago. It wasn't a loud gunshot, but I heard about 4 or 5. And I kind of blew it off casually, and then I just looked out of my window because I did think it was strange with it, how late it was. And I saw the car run into the dumpster. And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car down the road towards my yard, and I yelled at him, "What the fuck were you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him because it was his dumpster, and I seen him skirt off into the neighborhood.
Did you see if anybody was in? Was it only one? Was there
I
several
only
people?
seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was like 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
This once again tracked with the evidence as police found several sets of...
That nigga was... Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, that nigga got a... Bro, that nigga had a big ass... That's a Timberland, bro. That's a Timberland. That gotta be. I ain't gonna lie. That's a Timberland, but that looked like a... It looked different, though. That don't look like a Tim, though. It look like it's some different shit. That looks like a Tim, and that looks like more of like a Ugg or some shit, bro. Like, have you seen the bottom of a male Ugg? That's like a male Ugg, bro. But that's
the footprints at the scene.
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear what sounded like
I heard the gunshots first.
Where did you...
The deputies closed down the main entrances and exits to the Forest Lakes Park neighborhood, hoping to catch the alleged shooter as he attempted to flee. Unfortunately, the area was heavily wooded.
That's what I meant to say.
Places to hide and lots
not
of
that
back
many pauses.
roads. This made for a difficult search for police and an easy getaway for the alleged perpetrator. Meanwhile, the hospital where the victim was being treated was able to provide some help in that regard. They identified the girl as 16-year-old Layla Silvernail. Her grandparents, who were her legal guardians, were understandably distraught. Detectives first made contact with her grandfather, Kenneth.
Layla was found, she was apparently with a gunshot wound, and she was taken to the hospital. So that's part of the reason why we came here, was to let you know about her status, but we also wanted to know any information that you had about who she was with yesterday, who she hanged out with.
What's she in the hospital for?
She had a gunshot wound.
Huh? She was shot. You're kidding.
No, that's what I told you when
This is what I've been trying to tell her. You're hanging around with a Drew.
Kenneth hurried to the back of the house to get his wife, Lisa.
Oh. That shit probably gotta be the worst shit to hear in the world, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. No. That shit is that shit is the worst shit to hear in the world, bro. That has to be one of the worst shits to hear in the world, bro.
Drew.
Kenneth hurried to the back of the house to get his wife, Lisa.
Shot!
Layla's grandmother only seemed to become more distressed when the detectives tried to ask her questions.
Lisa, come here. Lisa, have a seat right here.
Is my granddaughter okay? Will she be okay?
To be at the hospital. I don't know anything that might Lisa.
I'm the victim advocate, okay? I'm here for you. Have a seat for us. We need some information so we can find out who did this, okay?
I'd like to know too.
We
will go and I will shoot their asses. Oh no!
Listen.
Where was she shot at? Does anybody know anything?
She was shot in the head. Listen, that's all we have right now.
That's just the worst shit to hear. Oh my god, that shit's genuinely gotta be one of the worst shits to hear in the world, bro. Oh, that shit gotta be one of the worst shits to hear in the world, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. No, I'm going for it.
Okay.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Come on, we go.
The situation was actually more horrifying than Lisa knew. Early on March 31st, the morning after the shooting, the police stumbled upon the last thing they were expecting. Just blocks away from the crime scene where Layla was found, police discovered a second
nigga was
victim,
not laughing, bro. I was sitting there like this.
suffering from a gunshot wound.
Bro, you can
There
see
was
my
little
smile
doubt
if
that the
I'm
two
laughing.
cases
You're gonna
were
see my
connected,
smile come up here.
which made the search
You're
for
gonna
the
see my
shooter
mouth go
all
up there if
the
I'm
more
laughing,
urgent.
bro. You're gonna see my
Back
cheeks
with
rise.
Layla's grandparents,
Boy.
the detectives desperately tried to find out who might have
Nigga
been
said
with
I'm hitting the
Layla
flight
that night.
animation. Nigga, the flight, nigga, he be... I know exactly what that nigga be doing.
Since they'd already found
can see
two
when that nigga start
victims,
laughing.
they had to wonder if more of her friends were hurt or in danger too.
Lisa, look at me. Who was she with
I
yesterday?
put that on God on that.
She came here with She came here with them, and I'm gonna tell you everything because I don't like the people she hangs around with anyway.
Okay, that's what we need. That's what we need.
Lisa said Layla was almost always with her boyfriend, 17-year-old Michael Hodo. She also directed the police to Layla's best friend, who might have more information about her activities the day before the shooting. Another name came up too, and it was one police were already familiar with.
And then that runaway girl, Camille.
Okay.
She was with her too yesterday.
Camille Quarles, 16, had been reported as a runaway by her aunt and legal guardian several weeks prior. It was an open secret that she'd been staying with Layla at her grandparents' house, but no one had successfully brought her home yet. When police made contact with Camille's aunt, Amy, she was not shy about expressing her frustration with the investigation.
I did call it in this morning to ask somebody to go through there, and nobody has called me back. I've called 5 or 6 times a day since she's been gone.
Even worse, Amy's son was hearing all kinds of gossip about the case at school. People were saying Camille had also been shot. The names of the victims and the location of the crime was seemingly common knowledge. Disturbingly, police had not yet confirmed if Camille was involved. Also, they'd not yet released the names of the victims or the location, which meant whoever was spreading this information had to be involved.
And there was another body discovered this morning in that neighborhood.
Okay.
I want to know if it's my child.
Okay, the second person is not Camille. I can't identify who that person is, but it's not her.
The identity of the second victim only made the case more dire, especially in regards to Camille's safety. Frustratingly, the police were still in the dark about most of the lead up to the crime, up until they got in touch with Layla's best friend, Gabby. She was more forthcoming and told the detectives that she'd spent the day with Layla and her boyfriend, Michael Hodo.
That's such a like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out where were they? Cause like, this area just looks so like distraught and like, I don't know, bruh. Rock Candy? Where's Rock Candy? I had Pop Rocks. Florida? I know they're in Florida, but I'm saying like the air, like this specific area, like there's no lights around. There's no stores, no buildings. It's just straight, like, you know?
And several other teens who would soon become an integral part of the case.
Was there anybody else in the car other than you, Layla, anytime during the day?
Camille was there.
It just looks
This
like
was
a
the
bad
second
type of
statement
area,
placing
bro.
Camille at the scene of the crime. But disturbingly, there was
Who else
still
smoke
no
area?
sign
Weren't they
of
on the
her.
golf field? On that
Prior to
video?
the shooting, Camille's aunt said she'd caught sight of her at the park once or twice and kept a close eye on her Instagram feed to see what she was up to. Since the night of the 30th, though, it had been radio silence. Back with the detectives, Layla's friend recounted their travels throughout the day and who else was with the group.
We went to Rob's. We went to like, you know, like, I don't know if it's abandoned. Do you know what a trap house is? Yeah. Okay, so apparently, like, this kid Rob, I don't know him personally, but they do.
Okay.
They're like friends or whatever, and we went over there and we chilled over there.
Significantly, Gabby said that Layla had been the one driving all day, but the only sign of her vehicle, a white Chevy Cruze, was a tire track left at the crime scene. The police hoped that finding the vehicle would offer some insight into what happened the night Layla was shot.
Do you know his last name or anything else about Rob?
No, I don't really know if Rob is like his real name or not, because I know some people know him as Reaper, Rob.
Now, who in the hell with their right minds want to hang around a nigga named Reaper Rob, bro? Who in the hell in their right mind will want to hang around, go around the nightlife with a nigga named Reaper Rob? You just know that nigga got at least goddamn 14 different ops, my nigga. Some in different states, too.
And
I wouldn't feel going to no state, no city, no nothing with that nigga, bro.
They call me Killer Kentrell Tosungas wouldn't hang W me either.
Nigga, no one calls you that at all.
Stuff like that. So
Was anyone else there
At all.
at the house besides the three of you and Rob?
Only person I would call you that is Aaron.
3-5.
And I'm not taking anything Aaron says seriously.
What's 3-5 look like?
I don't know. He's 12. He's a little kid.
A 12-year-old?
Reaper Rob, nigga, he's 12. A 12-year-old nigga named Reaper Rob. What the fuck?
I don't know. He's 12. He's a little kid.
A 12-year-old?
Detectives knew they needed to track down Rob and 3-5. They started with Rob, who they believed to be 17-year-old Robert Robinson, who was already incarcerated at a juvenile detention facility for a different offense. When detectives asked him about 3-5, he directed them to a boy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 3-5, just Reaper Rob and 3-5. Does that not sound like niggas that's genuinely in a, like, somewhat of affiliation with a gang, bro? Reaper Rob and 3-5, bro. Those sound like the people that's in, like, that could be hanging around people like Benji Bluebills or something like that, bro. The people that's beefing with Cardi's gang.
Boy named Christopher Atkins. Shockingly, Gabby was right. He was only 12 years old. Since Chris and Rob were both minors, their mothers were asked to join them at the police station before any conversations took place. Chris's mother, Ashley, was the first to arrive.
I don't understand. Where the hell is my son? If he being questioned, why the fuck I'm not in there? Which state is that on? Where's my son?
He's in the other room right here.
They talking to him?
Not yet. No, they're all getting their stuff together.
It seemed she wasn't convinced they weren't already questioning him, because Ashley did her best to hear what was going on in the other room. After almost 2 hours of waiting, she was finally escorted to the next room to join Chris, who was visibly trembling.
Can I put this right here? Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Did you want another jacket?
Okay.
Are you sure? You look like you're cold. Let me get you.
You say you have 4 siblings? Okay. You guys get along okay in the house?
The detectives set about gradually breaking the ice with Chris, all the time appearing hyper-aware that he was only 12 years old. After taking all necessary precautions, like making both Chris and his
little niggas getting crazy. 12, bro. That's wild. Just the area niggas grew up in, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
His mother
really,
aware of their rights, and establishing on record
you just gotta know right from wrong,
that Chris knew the difference between right and wrong.
Literally.
They finally got to the issue at hand.
So, Chris, what I'd like to start with talking to you about is, and like I said, I just want you to be honest with us. I'd like you to talk.
Buddy, you grew in a nice neighborhood your entire life, man. Your father got you out, if anything. I ain't gonna lie. Kudos to him and your mother. Kudos to them. Kudos to the parents, man.
Me about.
He said I got out. Like he just, like he just made the big change.
Last Thursday.
Like this nigga made the big change.
First we made something to eat. Then we watched TV. And I went to sleep for a little bit. And I heard something outside. I opened the door. There was nothing outside now.
Yeah, I was about to ask, but at the same time,
so
I don't even think I would even get an answer.
Just told
There was no
me
point in me.
was what you probably had rehearsed in your mind several times to tell a police officer if you ever had to talk about that Thursday night. Because sitting here and talking to you with your mom here crying and knowing that you have these siblings, you're probably in sort of an embarrassing and shameful position. If you are sorry for what happened, repent for it and start from the very beginning and go to the very end without me having to pull it from you. Because somebody that I have to pull...
He's going to New Zealand in 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What is the longest time your father has been at your house? Like, not like that, though. But you know what I mean, though. Like, what's the longest time he's been at home while he's been on these missions? While he's been on these different life missions, bro. What's the longest time he's been at? 4 months? Damn. Damn. And y'all just never had, like, you know, like, no talks about, like, you know, what he does for a living, or like,
and go to the very end without me having...
no one ever just figured that out, or like...
from you. Because somebody that I have to pull
is it really that top
action
secret?
From, that tells me that they don't really want to say what they did wrong, that they don't feel bad for it.
Reaper down there has been super honest. He it took him a minute to get comfortable with me. And
he said I asked no more questions.
He's told me everything down to details.
All right, you know what? I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna question anything.
And
involved that nobody else would know.
Some of the details, he points finger at you.
17-year-old Rob, also known by the concerning moniker Reaper, was also being questioned. Just like Chris, Rob and his mom Erica were both advised of their Miranda rights before the interrogation commenced.
I'm trying to bring the best way to say this to you guys. We're investigating several different incidents that occurred over the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
One being a theft of side-by-side. One being the theft of, a burglary. We're investigating a robbery, and we're investigating a murder. Okay?
Fuck, Reaper.
Murder. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Reaper.
So,
the first ones you named is believable. The last one you named is not. You don't have the heart to keep it up. I know that for a fact.
Okay. What'd you do on Thursday all day?
I mean, I was home all day. Like, I was home all Thursday.
Okay. Who were you with? Did anybody come over? Did we hang out with anybody? Did you go anywhere with anybody?
I ain't go nowhere. Came over at like 1 o'clock.
What'd you guys do then?
We just chilling.
Like you said, Sosa.
Like, we just chilling.
Sosa came over.
Okay. Was anybody with Sosa at the time? How did he get to your house? Things like that?
Sosa drove to my house. It was him, Landon, Layla, and there was another girl with them. I don't know her name.
Sosa was a nickname that Layla's boyfriend, 17.
All right, now hold on. Now I'm not one to judge. You feel me? When people want to call them, have their nicknames by, but if I'm thinking of a nickname for him, bro, I don't think the farthest thing would be Sosa. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking maybe it's because it's already engraved for Chief Keef or something like that. I'm thinking of a nigga with like a dark skinned nigga, dreads, smell like gas the entire time. My nigga fucking wearing some baggy ass fucking purple jeans. My nigga, like, he not even getting the skinny ones. He nigga getting the baggiest ones. Some black Timberlands, things like that. An Apache beard. I'm not thinking of this. I'm not thinking of him being Sosa. That's the farthest thing I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of Sosa.
Year-old Michael used. Michael's father had last seen him about 6:30 last night, around the same time Gabby said she parted ways with the group. Landon was another local boy who police determined didn't know anything that would aid the investigation. As for the unnamed girl, the police likely wondered if she could be the missing Camille, and why she hadn't been seen or heard from since.
Did you go anywhere after 6:30, Rob?
Whoa, why do y'all keep asking that?
I just
keep asking because we've been working on our investigations for
several days. What do y'all think happened, bro? I'm telling you,
you understand,
in the house that night. Like, I only seen Sosa one time that day.
Rob, we know you were out of the house after 6:30. Okay? We know you were with around 7 o'clock p.m.
Thanks to CCTV footage, police believed that Rob, along with others in the friend group, had been involved in the theft of a vehicle and an armed robbery that night. As serious as these crimes were, they paled in comparison to what police believed happened later. Back in the room with Chris, his mother tried to make him understand the severity of the situation.
Well, you need to tell. If you ain't,
now's the time.
Tell the whole story. You know you left out of the house Thursday when I told you not to. And you finna speak. You better talk right now.
Reaper's already told us what the plan was that night. So there's, we know what the original plan was. We're asking you now to be honest, and to come forth and tell us what happened and why it happened.
He knocked on the window.
When you say he, I never want to guess. Who's he?
Reaper, a.k.a. Rob, took a lot of convincing before he opened up.
Rob, right now you're protecting KTM and your buddies. You need to think about protecting yourself.
The disturbing meaning behind KTM will be revealed in due time.
KTM.
For now, the fact that the police knew about the mysterious phrase was enough to get Rob talking.
Goddamn insane, bro. It just, I'm telling you, bro, it's areas people grew up, or whatever people grew up around, bro. They really just gotta go a different route, bro. Go a different path, man. And I know sometimes it's hard, especially when niggas grow up around things like that. When niggas grow up around seeing things like that, or grow up around environments like that, yes, they probably get involved into it, and they probably, you know, start hanging around things like that, bro. But oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Albeit reluctantly.
Niggas gotta know not right from wrong, bro.
When you were with,
they just gotta think about future actions before they do something. They generally have to think about future actions, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Who was with y'all?
It was me. 3-5.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz was dealing with it. I don't know your cousin.
Layla was there.
That could be. I don't know.
And that was it.
The police knew by now that there were more people at the house than just Chris, Rob, Michael, and Layla.
Did you go anywhere with them that night?
No, I ain't go nowhere with them. I just told you. I went, I swear to God, was at the house. They said they was finna leave. I went back home. Actually, Mom, I didn't come in until like late. I didn't come in until after 7 anyways.
You don't know what time you came home. Now,
But they talking about what time we left at 7:10.
What I'm saying is, you don't know what time you came home because you defy your curfew so much. You don't know what time you came in. It might have been 8 o'clock. It might have been 7:30. It might have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know. What I'm saying is, if you know something that they're trying to get out of you, I don't give a who your friends are, who you trying to protect. I gotta get to work, and I'm sick of dealing with this jail. Cause you choose to have friends. I mean, you need to be honest.
Unfortunately for Rob, the police already knew that he was still holding back the dark details of what he got up to that night.
What about a cell phone? Do you own that phone?
Yeah, I own that phone. So
Okay.
do you all want permission to check the location?
That
on
would be
phone?
great, yeah.
No.
That would
What
be
do you
great.
mean no?
Oh, they can check my phone. They might find
They're not
something else in
looking.
there.
They're not looking in your phone for anything else.
So you're certain that your phone GPS will keep you at your house that night?
Are you? Are you?
GG's.
So we gon' no.
I can just tell you, I really don't know nothing about no murder. That is the truth. I don't know nothing about no murder, and I was not there with no murder.
That's not what they asked,
killing.
though. That's not what they asked. What they asked was, when they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the question that was asked. You don't know?
I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like, I'm telling you something.
They telling me I'm lying, and I'm telling them the truth. And you're sitting there going with them. Why don't you believe in them? They are not your sons. Stop believing them. Oh, no, I was not there. Like, I didn't say you was not there. I didn't say you were there. Wait, first and foremost. I'm sitting there just moving everything you're saying. No, first and foremost, you lie so much, I don't know what to believe what comes out your mouth. You didn't burn the bridge that's been gone. Let's get that understood. Like, I was like,
oh my gosh, bro. Dude, bro. Oh my gosh. Remind me of when I was a kid. Okay, buddy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Kendall, stop, please. Please. You're not Killer Contrail, alright? Stop. Please. Please. Yeah, you probably lied a lot. But, come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. This is, you were the farthest, and I mean, probably the farthest away from a situation like this, which is amazing. It's not even, it's nowhere close to being a flex to be in a situation like this.
you didn't burn the bridge that's been gone. Let's get that understood. Like, I was like, but what I'm saying is, you so quick to want to protect people, and let me finish.
protecting.
You so quick to want to protect people, don't want to snitch, want to be cool this and cool that, and not be known as a who is in the paperwork and all of this, that you're willing to sit here and go down for murder that I know you didn't do. I know for a fact that you didn't do it, but you're going to be guilty by association because you don't want to tell who the did it.
See, bro. See, that be the routes. I ain't gonna lie. As you get older, you start understanding what parents be talking about a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Those be the main things when parents tell you don't be a follower, don't do this, that, and the third. You know, make sure you're around good people. You feel me? Things like that, bro. Those be those main key points, so you don't end up in certain situations that can get people involved like this, bro. You don't want to be in things like this. You feel me?
That's the problem. I did not kill nobody. I did not kill nobody.
None of this is worth it at all, bro.
None
of this is worth it.
I don't know nothing about no murder. I don't know nothing about no murder.
And if you lying, you standing on this island by yourself. Because if you got something to tell these people, I don't have nothing because they have a way to tell if you're lying.
Hey, bro.
The best way to tell if Rob was lying was Chris,
every other nigga said
who
the
was
same
still
shit
in the
on the
room
reaction.
next door.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, you acting like, bro. Nigga, okay? And? Bitch? Fuck.
He was sharing a bit more than Rob,
that's your
and some
problem,
key
bro.
differences in their statements stood
Wanna be
out
cool,
already.
bro.
What do you think he's gonna tell us, Robert?
He's not gonna
Get
with me.
involved
I swear to God,
with the wrong
I
crowd,
didn't do
bro.
anything. I promise you, I didn't do anything. Who did?
I don't understand why you keep lying. And then you go back.
It's gonna be a snitch. And
it doesn't matter.
Kill me. It don't matter. That is a snitch and I will die. This is not no joke. You would die. Like, you would die for snitching out here. People die for that. Real talk. Mama, people get popped and killed for snitching.
We're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really so. Just listen. Your actions and the people you choose to hang with.
Luke, you live in Richmond, the hoodlums, and you have rats in a house. Being a civilian ain't working too good for you.
Okay, look at this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga, my nigga. Okay. First of all, you bitch ass boy. First of all, there's certain parts of Richmond. I don't live in that certain part of Richmond where it's just, you know, just you walk outside and you hear fucking, you know, Chief Keef bumping goddamn 1,000+ on Ox, my nigga. And yeah, I live outside, bro. I go outside and I see Christmas lights all over the place, my nigga. I see some old folk next to me with a lot of Christmas lights in their front yard, bitch ass boy. Second of all, I don't have rats. They were mouse, actually, buddy. You know, gotta know the difference. You gotta know the difference. Third of all, I'm a great civilian, bro. I don't live in fucking Norfolk.
I didn't kill anybody.
Is slowly killing me. I should just pause. Let me talk. I'm supposed to be at work right now. I just took a promotion. I can't keep missing work off of that you are doing or the people you hang with or just any of that. Like, I don't know if you know or not, but they threatening me with contempt of court because I don't come to none of your court stuff for the other shit you got going on. I make sure you get there, but I cannot keep missing work. And you sitting here in my face telling me that you don't want to snitch because your life is they gonna kill you. Pause.
You don't know. It wasn't me.
I didn't say
kill nobody. They trying to get me to my sentence.
I didn't say that you killed anyone. Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association. Like, what part of that is not clicking for you? If you know who killed these kids, then you need to tell him.
Some part of this tirade must have made an impression, because at long last, Rob shared his version of events.
Taj killed all three of them.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Were you there?
The whole story?
Were you there?
Let him talk. Tell me the whole story.
Rob just mentioned 3 victims, but the detectives had so far only asked him about 2.
Damn.
Not only did this grab their attention, but they likely suspected that the Taj that Rob mentioned was 16-year-old Taj Bruton, with whom they were already acquainted due to previous cases. Unfortunately, this didn't mean they knew where to find him. Several weeks earlier, Taj cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. The detectives would focus on this after they got more of the story from Chris, who picked up the story after he said Rob, a.k.a. Reaper, knocked on his window.
Okay, Reaper knocks on the window.
He knocks on the window. He said, come on, we finna go see some girls or something. Then we went out. And this girl and the boy picked us up. I don't know what. This girl and this boy.
Describe.
From Rob's statement, the police believe this had to be Michael and Layla. He made no mention of Camille, however, even when he explained where everyone was sitting in Layla's car. The seating arrangement would be crucial later. Layla was driving. Michael was in the passenger seat, while Chris and Rob were in the back seat. But they weren't alone.
Then somebody came in the car, I don't know his name. It was like somebody in all black.
Okay. And how does this person look? I know you said he's wearing dark colored clothes, right? I heard you say that.
Ski mask on too, yeah.
I'm telling you what, if somebody got in the car wearing a ski mask, I'd be like, what is going on?
But that didn't appear to be Chris's response, and the detectives likely had a horrible inkling as to why.
Yeah, I looked at Rob, I was like, I thought we were going to see some girls. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. And then we kept driving again.
Throughout his interrogation, Chris would only refer to the man in the ski mask as the X-Man. Luckily, Rob had already revealed the identity of their companion.
We pick up Taj. As soon as Taj came out, that was the first thing he told me, like, we knocking on. We knocking on. I was like, nah, but I ain't even trying to do all that.
It took a little more persuading, but Rob eventually...
See some, like, gang, what, bro? Nigga, what? First and foremost, I don't know, bro. It's just the whole situation is odd. Knocking on windows. Nigga hopping out the window probably to leave. You know, niggas not even going through the front door no more. They hop in the car. It's a girl driving it, and they're saying they're going to see some girls. It's a girl driving it. It's her boyfriend in the passenger seat. I'm pretty sure a couple wouldn't go take you to see some girls 9 times out of 10. A nigga with a ski mask wearing all black hopping. I just, like, what? I don't know.
He told the police that they could find Taj at his girlfriend's house. They picked him up and brought him to the station after they finished talking to Chris and Rob. But instead of clearing up...
What could have been the situation? Because if Layla got shot, right? In this certain situation, if she was the one that got, you know, in this certain situation, what were they going? Like, what were they originally trying to do?
Questions detectives had,
She was the one
Taj
driving.
made everything more confusing. He said everything was Rob's idea.
I'm sitting right next to him, and he whispered in my ear, he was like, bro, I'm finna rob these tonight, bro. I look at him like, what you mean you finna rob these tonight? He's like, bro, so saying, they look, bro, they got a pound of weed, they got some money, bro, and if they don't go for it, I'm gonna kill them. That's exactly how he said. At this point, I'm frantic, but I can't.
It's a dirty game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kids, another thing the parents tell you, bro, don't get into drugs either, bro, because that's a dirty game. That's a dirty game, bro. That game is a dirty ass game, bro. The shit niggas would do, they be willing to rob niggas or even go to even more extreme over that shit. I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to selling and buying and things like that, bro. That's a dirty game. It's a very dirty game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just be careful, bro. That's all it is. All the people that do things like that, just be careful, bro. Please.
Like, if I tell Sosa, right, Rob's sitting right next to me, so therefore he's gonna shoot me. So I'm sitting here, I'm scared as hell, so I'm like, I ain't got no choice but to just sit here and just, it is what it is.
Rob told detectives that it was the other way around.
It was so random. Like, he just said he wanted to knock him off. I'm not thinking he's serious, though. Like, at the time, when he first said it, if you would have seen his face, like, bro, he was laughing. Like, if I would have really thought he was finna kill me, I wouldn't have got back in that car. I would have stayed right there and called my mom and be like, can you come get me? I didn't think he was serious until when the car started slowing down and I seen him up the gun.
Rob said that Taj did this because he wanted to take Michael's firearm. Over in Chris's interrogation room, his story aligned with Rob's, for now.
What triggered him to just start shooting? I'm trying to figure out. Is something in between that you're not saying?
Because I think the person that, the white guy, I think they said he had a lot of money or something.
Oh, so it was set up as a robbery. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So they were setting up to rob the man.
Did Reaper mention that to you, that something was going to be set up or anything?
He didn't even know. Like, all I heard was pow, and like, I thought somebody was shooting at us, so I hopped out the car and ran.
I'm looking. Boom! Boom!
Once again, Taj's version was a little different.
Before I shot at Sosa, boom, Layla got shot by Rob because that was diagonal. It was crazy.
Just like that. It took 2 shots. It wasn't no more than that. It took 2 shots to kill both of them.
The police knew at least part of this was true. Who shot who was yet to be determined. But tragically, they'd confirmed the second victim as Layla's boyfriend, Michael Hodo. He was in the grass by the side of the road, just blocks away from Layla. He was deceased when police found him. Michael's father had a heartbreaking reaction when he found out that his son would not be coming home.
My son's dead, isn't he? I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
I can't keep hearing these parents' reactions, bro.
Oh my God! No! Can they come back out here and help? We have to talk. We have to find this out. Who's to find this? This is to go find out who did this to Sam.
This should be the worst,
find him when I kill him and kill him. Oh my God! I love baby boy.
While Michael's family reeled from the devastating news, Chris continued with his upsetting story about Michael's final moments.
And you said he shot this white guy first?
Yeah, the white guy was like sitting like this, and like.
Where'd he shoot him at?
Like right here.
And the gun was pressed up against his head? Is that what you're?
I think it was like.
Okay. And then, what about the white girl that's driving? Tell me about that.
He turned the gun and shot her.
Where'd he shoot her at?
I don't know.
Rob agreed, which would soon become increasingly rare.
Where did he shoot Layla?
Oh, I think it was headshots.
On the other hand, Taj put the blame back on his 2 companions.
I know he shot Sosa in the back of the head. I seen that happen. I seen Rob try to shoot her, right? And when he tried to shoot her, he shot her, and then his gun didn't go off, so he reloaded it again and shot her.
All contradictions temporarily aside, Chris added another disturbing detail.
Did he see it coming?
No, it was like to the back of his head.
Okay.
So both of them niggas have the same story, and the one that they're saying did it has a completely different story. I'm putting it both of back on them. Did Chris dude, did he explain about him? Did both of them explain him getting in there with all black and the ski mask on? I know one of them said it. I don't remember both of them said it though.
Have any time to defend himself?
No, but Taj just upped it and shot him in the head.
At this point, police were still searching Forest Lakes Park for evidence. Now that they knew the shooting had occurred in Layla's car, it was more important than ever to find the vehicle. Most of all, though, they were looking for any sign of Camille. They hoped to find her alive, but the police were likely aware that, like Layla, she could be seriously injured and in need of medical attention. If that was the case, every passing moment decreased her chance of survival. For the time being, though, her family was left in an exhausting state of limbo. The situation was made infinitely worse by rumors that Camille had been caught up in the shooting. Frustratingly, the police still had no concrete answers for her family. They had to hope that Chris, Rob, and Taj would ultimately provide an explanation. They got even closer when Chris continued with more of the story, but once again, the details started to get shaky.
Was the car driving whenever they got shot?
No, it was just like, it stopped, and then like it kept going. Like when I hopped out the car, it kept going.
Where did the car keep going when it kept going?
Like to a dumpster.
Did you get back in the car?
Yeah, I got back.
I mean, did you want to get back in the car, or did you not? No, you didn't want to. Okay, what made you get back in that car? Explain to me that.
Because he had a gun, I thought he was going to get to shoot at me. Because if I was just with him and if I was just with him he just killed somebody, and he probably would kill me too because he think I was gonna say.
On the contrary, Rob said that he was the one who jumped out of the car.
When he shot Layla, I got out the car because the blood started dripping. I ain't wanted to get on me.
Taj claimed the same thing.
I get out of the car, they still shooting because it was like 4 to 6 shots. I don't know exactly how many shots it was, but it was a couple shots, bro. So at this point, we hear this lady.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm trying to call Spring everything. So this lady, hey, what's going on over there? He sees me, or I guess he run back over there. Rob run over there, and he was like, hey, this and the third. So I'm like, I'm just do what you tell me.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean, shit. I mean, the lifestyle the nigga living. I don't think the nigga going over here try to get some goddamn fucking 2-strand twist or nothing like that. But like, you know, I'm pretty sure he got way bigger problems to worry about than goddamn figuring out how he can get the next goddamn Brent Fayez braids or anything like that for the hoes.
So I'm like,
I think I ain't worried about that.
I just want to go home. So
the only thing that this established was that at least one of the boys had gotten out of the car. But this wasn't news, as the woman who saw the car hit the dumpster also told police that she saw a male figure running around shortly after she heard gunshots and saw the crash. The detectives decided not to challenge the boys on this front for now, and pushed for the truth on more important matters instead. They started with Rob.
What happened to Layla? Where did they...
I don't know. Taj threw Layla out the car and hopped in the driver's seat and started driving.
Rob said Taj repeated the process a short time later.
Taj pulled body out the car, patted him down the mechanic. He grabbed the mechanic, got back in the driver's seat, and he drove off.
Was that next to Layla where she was pulled out?
No, it was in a different spot.
This made sense to police because the second crime scene where Michael's body was found.
Yeah, if that was like the actual real story though, that's kind of actually crazy for them to do that to a driver. Because them being a driver, say for example they were going dumb fast, and they just did that while they were driving, wouldn't their foot still be on the gas? So then the wheel would just start swerving off anywhere, and what if they hit something crazy? Wouldn't they all have been like, you know? I don't know. That's just
didn't have much blood. There were, however, what appeared to be drag marks leading from the road towards the brush where the body lay.
Did you help take?
I ain't touch nobody. I ain't touch a body. I ain't touch nothing. I swear to God, I ain't touch nothing. Once they was dead, I said, take me home, man. Take me home.
Yet Taj said that wasn't how it happened.
Rob drives. He pulled Layla out of the car. That's why she got left by the dumpster. He starts driving. He's driving. We go around the corner. He goes over here to Sosa. Sosa had, I think, in his somewhere on him.
Now there was, I ain't gonna lie, but all of this is just, I don't know, bro. It's too many stories, bro. It's too many stories. But we did see the skid marks, like, right around, like, little, like, dust area right there. In the beginning
so
of the
he
video.
pulled Sosa out of the car. He just dragged him over in some woods or something.
And were you driving the car?
No, I was not driving the car. Yeah.
The detectives asked Chris similar questions.
Did you pull her out of the car?
What is Rob doing during all this?
He was sitting in the back seat.
What's he saying?
Nah, he was like, go.
And what happened next?
Yeah. And he drove all the way out there on the Waha. And he tried to put a thing in the river, but I think got stuck or something.
What thing are you talking about? The car. Okay.
Once again, the detectives already had
He tried
information.
driving the car into the river. Alright. That's still a bad situation. If he's the one driving, why would he try to drive it into the river? That's still a bad situation, though. Like, it's not bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, it's genuinely not GTA, bro. I don't know.
That would let them know if one of the boys was lying. The search of Forest Lakes Park had finally paid off, leading police to another grisly and tragic discovery. Taj picked up the story again to tell his version of what they did with Layla's car.
We get over here to this lake. It's dark as hell. 3-5 get out of the car. He got out of the car. Rob tells him, hey, start wiping everything down. So he started wiping everything down. He's wiping everything down. The door handles everything. He's wiping everything down. So after he started wiping everything down, Rob takes Layla phone and Sosa's phone or whoever phones he found in that bit, throw him in the lake, throw him in the lake.
The lake in question turned out to be 5.5 miles or 8.8 kilometers outside Forest Lakes Park, but police had no question that this was the scene they were looking for. When they dredged the lake, they recovered the 2 phones from the water, which were determined to be Michael and Layla's. But this wasn't the only evidence they found. Taj attempted to explain what was found as he continued his story, starring Rob as the mastermind of the crime.
He tell 3-5, get in the car, drive the car into the lake, for whatever reason.
When the detectives asked Chris, though, he said he was nowhere near the car at that point.
Were you in the car when it was going in the river? Or?
Yeah, I was trying to run back to my house.
This is actually wild as hell.
You were out of the car. What was Rob doing?
I don't know. I left. I was running back to my house.
What did he say he did with the car after that then?
I didn't ask all of that. I didn't ask that.
What about the guns that were used?
I don't know where those at either.
Oh, it's barely in the lake. Okay. Like when he drive, it might be the 2 front tires in the lake. It might be a little bit more in the hood, but the back of the car, all that is still out of the lake.
That was exactly how the police discovered the...
Oh, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's. And it's the fact that the other 2 people that's explaining this, you can... I mean, I don't know, like, the expressions. No one's really seeing the Taj dude. No one's really seeing him. I'm not gonna lie. No one's seeing. They're just hearing. But the Chris dude, his expressions, you can kind of tell his is more so like on some like, I don't know. It's really all in expressions when you can kind of tell something. His is like slowly. Nah, but him and Rob had the same story though. But Rob, he doing a lot of panicking explaining his story though. So that's why it's like you can kind of really tell that it's all contracting back to him. You know?
The car.
That's the thing.
What they found inside was more gruesome than they had ever anticipated. Back with Chris, he continued his tale.
Describe to me the clothes that you were wearing that night when all these bad things happened. What happened to them?
They wanted us to burn them.
Who wanted you to burn them? Did you have blood or something on
them? No.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Like Detective Bender said, we processed that car front to back, top to bottom, bottom to top 3 times. 3 days worth of actual forensic work, several forensic people. I don't think you could have sat anywhere in that car and not got blood on you.
I think it was something on my shoe.
I'm standing over here scared as like I think it's blood all over me, but it's dark, so I don't know. But I think it's blood all over me.
Rob said burning the clothes was all Taj. Taj, of course, said it was Rob. Regardless of who had the idea, the police found the remains of clothing in a burn pile in the forest, including pieces of shoes, sweatpants, and sweatshirts. However, this was not the only clothing item the police discovered intact. Chris's shoes, which he described as Nike slides, were found discarded in the bushes. And a single glove was found near Michael's body. Another was found near the lake. The police asked Taj about this.
So were you wearing gloves at this time?
Yes, I was wearing gloves, because like I said, I was supposed to go hit.
And what about Rob?
Rob was wearing gloves too. Yes, Rob was wearing gloves.
Taj revealed that the original plan was for the group to go car hopping that night, which was why he was wearing gloves and a ski mask. But police had to wonder if there was a far darker reason the boys brought these items. For now, the detectives wrapped up the conversation with Rob.
Do you feel a little better now that you were honest? Did you need to get that off your chest?
Worse. Now I feel like I just snitched on everybody and...
The detective stepped out, but little did Rob know that his night at the police station was far from over. There was a lot more that he needed to fess up to, but for now, he was left alone with his mother.
I might charge you, because you were there and you didn't come forward. Did come forward? I'm talking about when it happened. I just told you everything. I'm just letting you know, Rob. You don't understand. I'm gonna get charged for murder, Mama. I don't know. Snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me snitch? I said I don't know. Alright. What's the point of snitching?
We're gonna ask you to step out now.
Hey, is my mama still here?
Yeah, she's still
Wait, mama.
Talk to me. Give me.
Okay,
she's talking with someone.
Can you see if they do charge me? Can you see if she can give me a lawyer? I didn't kill anybody.
Hey, relax.
Can you ask her, please?
Rob waited, asking the detective stationed at the door several times to bring his mother back, but she had left to go back to work. Before she did, she informed police that she did not want Rob answering any more questions without a lawyer present. Rob was not on board with this plan.
Is my mama still out there? Hold on. How can I get charged for murder?
Listen.
Can you explain it to me?
Hold on. We got it. We're taking your DNA, okay?
While the police took Rob's DNA, fingerprints, and photos.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's just from the fact that the mom gotta go back to work, even through all of that, bro. And I know that's probably like her. That's gotta be one of the top 5 worst feelings, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just situations like these in general, that guy probably gotta be one of her worst moments ever, bro. And that's just so fucked, bro. That is
Photos.
so fucked.
He continued to ask them how it was possible that he would be charged with murder.
Listen, can I tell you the situation, please?
I heard it. Listen, let them do the thing. Your mama's not here yet. We can't talk to you.
She's close?
I don't know how far she got, but she is on her way.
Rob's interrogation might have been on pause, but the conversation with Chris remained in full swing. The questions he faced were about to get a whole lot harder.
They executed a search warrant on the house,
It's
which
sad how people don't even be thinking like that, bro. You feel me? They don't be thinking about the other people that surround them when they be doing certain situations, bro. They don't be thinking about the other people that surround them. They just think about what they're like, how they're feeling at that moment, and how they're gonna get out of that situation. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about nobody else.
Questions he faced were about to get a.
But obviously, he's caring about not snitching on the gang, though. That's what he seems like he's most caring about, which is kind of like, that's fucked, bro. That's okay, bro. Yeah.
Whole lot harder.
They executed a search warrant on the house, which they did collect some things, and I'd like to talk to you about those things too. But because you, because it was like a surprise on that.
Yeah, like what was in my house that got to do with this homicide? And
I will, and I'm going to tell you about that because, like I said, I'm not going to leave anything out.
It's I can tell you, it's pretty damning. I guess I would use that word.
So, are you serious?
Do you own any firearms, ma'am? Does anyone in your home own a firearm? Okay, because I'm pretty sure they found 1 or 2 firearms in the house. And I'm sure you guys have watched CSI, right? We can take a firearm, we can shoot it. That round that you shoot, we can take, and we can put it into a computer
and tell you who got
and actually compare it to other fired casings, like the shell from the bullet. How?
He told me who the guns from.
Why would you hold guns from when you know something that dumb just happened? That was stupid.
When Reaper gave you these, you think that they're going to be related to this?
I think so.
Describe to me why you think that.
Because he said, put these up, make sure your mama don't find them.
Okay. And the gun that you saw X-Man use, was it either one of those 2 guns?
I think it's the black one.
Meanwhile, Rob continued to wait.
Didn't kill anybody. I don't want to be charged with murder. I do not want to be charged with murder, bro.
Eventually, the detectives did come back to speak with him, since he was insistent on saying more, even though his mother did not return to the station.
All right, so
I ain't gonna lie.
I explained to you what your mom said on the phone, right? She didn't want us to ask you any more questions about a lawyer presence. And you reapproached me a couple times, and you said that you wanted to discuss some stuff further, right? I just want to make sure that we're clear that you don't have to answer our question. You don't have to talk to us at this point. But you've stated to me that it's my case. I want to talk to you. Yes.
Because Rob's mom was no longer present, they read him his Miranda rights again. Right off the bat, he admitted to additional involvement.
Taj told me to help him pull the body out of the trunk and throw it in the lake. He grabs it. He's trying to pull a leg. And he was like, bro, it's heavy. I need help. So I grabbed one leg. I tried to help. I was like, bro, it's too heavy. I don't want to do this. Put the thing down. Left the girl in the trunk. Because I told him I didn't want to help him. Like,
Rob went on to...
Are you taking dick instead of life of jail? I ain't gonna lie, bro. At that point, bro. Just off me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just off me at this point, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Just off me at this point, my nigga. Just off me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell a long, rambling tale about selling his gun the day before the crimes took place. The detectives hear him out before dropping a bombshell.
So that's an issue because we have that gun now.
No, that's not.
It was at 3-5's house. You said you sold it.
I did. That's not my gun. That one's not mine. That's not
the
my
same
gun.
In addition to this, the police strongly suspected Rob had...
Would you rather suck dick for 2 minutes or life in jail? What are these your age ass fucking questions, my nigga? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Bro, I can't plead. Why can I, bro? There's no plead the fifth option, bro. There's no going into the ocean option. There's no goddamn. You feel me? What the fuck? Come on, bro. There's none of those extra options, bro. Those are the only 2 options left a nigga got. My nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Any, like, rational nigga, you gotta think, unless you genuinely like the jailhouse, bro. Unless you genuinely enjoyed the jailhouse, bro. Ah! Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but you know where I'm going with this. Unless you enjoy the jailhouse, bro, you're just genuinely just gonna have to, you know, throw that timer on, bro, and just, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You overcomplicating it, bro. It's just the thought of it, bro, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You just gonna have to do what you gotta do, bro. As long as it's not some, like, you have to, you know, go over the goddamn top, my nigga. Just, as long as it's not going over the goddamn top, bro. Nigga. You just gonna have to throw the timer on, bro, and just, you know. Yeah.
Stolen
the bare
a
minimum,
firearm.
bro. Not no crazy shit trying to make the nigga bust or nothing like that, bro. Just the bare minimum.
You knew it was gonna happen.
I did not know this.
The detectives had a similar exchange with Taj.
We've sent some of the casings off to be examined already. It's not back, I'll tell you that. Otherwise, we would probably be having this conversation. That those casings aren't going to come back, like he said, to a third gun.
To a third gun, they shouldn't.
Multiple casings were found at all 3 crime scenes, but especially near the car at the lake. Even if the boys weren't budging on the issue of who shot who, lab tests would reveal the truth in due time. In the meantime, the detectives brought up something 2 of the boys in particular were probably dreading.
Let's talk about the trunk. Trunk of that car.
You looking at the trunk? Yeah.
There's another part that we haven't talked about.
Trunk?
Mm-hmm.
It was a girl in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to open the trunk. And he shot her.
Where did he tell you to open the trunk from?
You see this right now?
He told me to open the trunk from the inside, like the inside.
Okay.
And whenever you pulled that open, tell me about what you saw in there.
All I seen was luggage, and then he said move, and then he shot.
Okay. You said all you saw was luggage?
Luggage and it was like a girl.
And what part of her body could you see? Could you see her feet, or hair, her hand? Describing
I seen hair.
I did not even know it was another person in the trunk at all.
Okay. So you just riding around and she just in there?
Yeah. I mean, we rode around like that before, though.
Just because there ain't no room for all the people?
Just because there ain't no room for all the people.
When you go to open up that seat, what were you thinking in your head?
I don't know, man. Taj seemed a little... I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Alright, so I know it's all coming back down to, like, the Rob dude. But Taj just, like, bro... The Rob dude, he's over... You feel me? He's genuinely stressing, mainly stressing because he just doesn't want to look like a snitch. This dude, he's just like, he's slowly getting to the point. The Taj dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know if he's the mastermind behind all this, but he seems like he's explaining things fast. He's not stuttering. He's just, breezing through it. Like this is just a normal conversation he's having. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I was confused.
Bro's a little too advanced in
certain
situation
I was thinking
like
like
this.
this person back.
Did this person say something? Describe to me what you heard whenever you opened that seat up. What noises?
All I heard was somebody tell me to watch out, and I heard a gunshot. 2 gunshots.
Tragically, the third victim was determined to be none other than Camille. Her body was discovered 2 days after Layla was found on April 1st. Like Chris said, she'd been shot twice. The location of her wounds indicated that her death had been no accident. It was highly unlikely that Camille had been shot once in the back and once in the head by chance.
Damn.
As soon as she was identified, law enforcement made contact with her aunt, Amy, for a difficult conversation.
So you probably know why we're here, where we've been investigating the incident that happened Friday involving Layla and the other individual that was found deceased.
It took us a little while because we couldn't positively identify her, so it took us a little while. But, we're certain that it's Camille that is now deceased.
Probably to detectives' surprise, Amy remained stoic. As it turned out, she already knew Camille was deceased.
The grandpa of Layla actually came to my house when I found your card.
Okay.
Telling me that...
And the worst part about it is, bro, for all of this, as I said in the beginning, they are literally all African American, bro. It's not making our people look any better, bro. Something always making our people look worse. Worse, bro. It's something always making us look worse.
Camille was deceased, and how are you doing is what he told me. They were talking about
Camille
it at the hospital that Camille was deceased already. I had a mother call me at midnight last night that, my phone has not stopped.
While Amy tried to come to terms with the loss of her niece, the detectives at the police station asked Chris more about the specifics of Camille's murder.
What happened after he shot her?
He closed it, and we left.
How many times did he shoot her?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna.
I think once, twice.
Well, what is it? One
Twice.
Twice? Okay. Do you know what part of her body he shot her?
No, I when I opened it, he go empty, so I looked away.
As if this wasn't horrific enough, Taj put forth an even more disturbing version of events. Predictably, he insisted he was not the shooter. The culprit he named was spine-chilling.
Who folds the seat down? 3-5, because he was on the side, so he hops out of the car, right? He can get out of the car, flip the seat down, boom, hit her once. So he shot her once.
Where did he shoot her?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't see exactly where he shot her at all.
There's too much going on, bro. What's going on, bro? It's too much going on, bro. It's feeling like he's the mastermind behind this. But at the same time, I don't know, bro. It's too much
and
going
then
on.
She's not dead yet. So Rob sees that and he shoots her to make sure she's dead.
What the bro, it's too much going on, bro. Why they're both I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The way it's looking, the way I'm seeing things right now, I feel like, yes, he is the more advanced one explaining this situation. And, he's not stuttering through anything like that. But at the same time, though, he's explaining the situation and certain things that were happening, and those events were actually happening, though. He explained the car being on the side, the front being in the lake, and the out being out. I mean, the back being out. You feel me? Phones threw in the lake. And then they're both, like, double teaming the story on him. While that nigga, New Cam, nah. They're both double teaming the story on him. And then this nigga, even though he seemed like he's the mastermind behind this shit, I'm not gonna lie. He's putting both of this shit back on these two niggas. I'm really thinking it's these two niggas, though. That's the thing about it. Shit look smooth. Hey, I appreciate that. I look good today. It must be that. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting in the background. Who knows? But anyway, I'm really thinking it's the Rob and the other nigga, the Chris nigga, bro.
So Layla
if I'm being honest.
Camille got 2 because she wasn't dead yet.
For once, Rob agreed with Taj, at least partially. Before his mom left the police station, he told this to the police.
This is wild.
It was 3-5 that did that. 3-5 dropped the seat and shot the girl, and he shot her in the head.
So they both oh, fuck. Okay. It's too much going on, bro. It's too much. It's too much
like,
going on, bro.
Shoot the back, shoot the back. 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl. She was still alive. It's like, finish her. So he shot it again.
3-5, police knew, was Chris's street name. Still, something wasn't quite right. After getting this far, the police were not willing to accept anything short of the full truth.
Now, Reaper, Rob, there's a lot of similarities that are overlapping here, but there's definitely a discrepancy that Rob told us about what happened to the person in the trunk.
So they're trying to make him the shooter, right? Yeah, that's what y'all leaving out. I mean, be honest. We being all being honest here. Just be honest. Is he the shooter? That's what they're saying. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do is just say that. I mean, stop going around it.
I can tell you that he is not. You, Chris, are not being blamed for those people in the front seat.
In the back seat is what the trunk is the one that
we have some issues with the trunk.
I'm keeping it real about.
Tell us.
Be honest, baby. It's okay.
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better once you talk about what is.
He's tell me. Say it. Just say it.
He said, everybody you do it, you gonna kill everybody I know.
So tell us what you did.
He said you gonna kill everybody I know.
Yeah. Who made you do it?
Bro, it's too much, bro. It's too much going on. Bro. It's too many different stories, bro. It's too many different stories, bro. Too many emotions in this story. It's just too much going on, bro.
Rob made you do it?
Yeah.
He said he gonna kill everybody you know. Well, who was the X-Man?
I don't know who that is.
Now, did you...
Just calm down.
Yet again, Rob said something different. Before his mom left the station, he had shared this information.
Taj made him kill the person, or he was gonna kill 3-5.
Mm-hmm. Is that what he said? He told him?
He told 3-5, if you don't kill this girl, I'm gonna shoot you in your head.
Let's go on here. He said that he would kill everybody you know, and you did fire a gun. Tell me about what you did.
I think I shot the girl. I don't know where it was, but and then he came up and shot her too.
Okay.
Who did?
Rob.
Okay. So when you shot her, what gun did you use when you shot her?
The ex dude gave me the Scott.
If Chris used Taj's firearm, that would explain why they only found 2 weapons during the search warrant. This brought up another question, though, which the detectives had addressed with Rob and his mom.
So that's my concern here, is that you said that Taj was pretty much orchestrated this and was concerned that 3-5 would snitch on him. So he made him
3-5 do that.
But you saying that he was completely fine with you not taking any part of that?
Yes, with me, he just told me, if you snitch, I'm gonna kill you.
With his mom there, Rob insisted that he was innocent. Now that she was gone, though, the police hoped he might be more forthcoming.
I honestly don't think you're a cold-blooded killer. I know Taj, I've dealt with him, and I've dealt with you. And there's a reason I wanted to talk to you. Because I don't think you're that dude. I don't think you're a cold-blooded killer. Taj, I don't know anything about 3-5. I've never met him. But I'm telling you that when the evidence says that you were there and that you shot someone, There is no explaining that.
Evidence is gonna
Rob,
tell you that I'm there, but all I can tell you is that I didn't shoot nobody.
Did you shoot Layla?
No.
Because I got information that somebody that was in their car had a thing for Layla, and he couldn't do it. So somebody else did it.
No.
Okay?
No, that's not true.
Your brother's talking. Is there any reason why he would be telling people that you shot one of those people if you didn't do it?
Police likely used this as a tactic to get Rob to talk and hopefully reveal the truth. Perhaps this was how Amy knew Camille was deceased before the detectives contacted her. In Chris's interrogation room, his mother struggled to come to terms with what he'd done.
You shot somebody that's dead, boy. What the This is a homicide. This is 3 people dead. This is some shit that's serious.
You gonna kill my family. What I supposed to do?
That's why.
I understand. That's what we were trying to tell you from the beginning.
Chris, take a deep breath.
Just calm
take a deep
down.
breath. Now listen to me. When you say that someone threatens your family and threatens you, I need to put it in the report. Take a deep breath.
Please tell me, what am I supposed to do?
Chris's mom didn't have an answer to that. She asked one of the detectives if she could step out for a moment to compose herself.
He know where I live, and he knows my whole family. He was gonna kill my whole.
Are you talking about Reaper, or are you talking about Stavo?
Reaper. He was gonna kill my.
Let's talk about X-Men real quick. I think you know who X is, and I think you're scared of him. Rightfully so.
They both said it was gonna kill my family.
Okay.
They both said that? Did they ever point a gun at you or anything like that?
Yeah.
Who pointed a gun at you?
The X-Man. He was like, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your mom.
Rob also told the detectives that he and Chris were in serious danger at the time of the crime.
All of this is really actually Taj tell you he finna do something, and you decide not to do it with him, then I probably would have died with them.
So were you afraid of Taj that night? Because
if I did not do what Taj wanted me to do, I would have died that night with them.
Taj is that bad a dude?
Bro,
Taj, on the other hand, claimed Rob always planned to let him take the blame.
If anything, if one of us go down to anything,
it's all relaying back to the Rob dude, bro. Everything, like all the other stories are relaying back to this nigga, bro.
Take the blame.
If anything, if one of us go down to anything, and Taj, it was you. You did it. Everything. You did it. Legit. You shot everybody in the car. It was not me. If he got caught up, then then he was gonna go find my mama. The whole night I did not have a gun.
Rob continued with his story, claiming that he only participated out of fear.
Did Taj tell you to put the gun to somebody?
Taj told me he told me he gonna kill Sosa. He wanted me to shoot Layla, and then he wanted 3-5 to shoot the girl in the back. I told him I didn't want to do it. Told me if I didn't do it, he was gonna kill me.
You hold the gun to her Layla's head?
All of this is just making niggas look even fucking worse, bro. Niggas gotta make a change, bro. They do, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. One step at a time, please, bro. Please, bro. But it's like the way things going, bro. People gotta want to make that change for themselves, bro. It's all it is, bro. Cause there's always gonna be events like this in the world, sadly.
I told him I didn't want to.
Sadly.
Told me if I didn't do it, he was gonna kill me.
You hold the gun to her Layla's head?
Yeah, but I tried to shoot it, but it clicked. I tried to shoot, but it clicked. Like I didn't have it cocked back. I tried to shoot it and it clicked twice. So then Stavo just did it itself. That's why. My gun wasn't coming back.
Listen.
I'm telling y'all the truth, and y'all still think I'm lying. Like, what I'm supposed to do, bro?
Okay. So how long before he actually pointed the gun, he told you to shoot Layla?
We was already in the car. Like, he put it in his notes, showed me, and then deleted the note.
When was that in the night? How early? How much before?
No, that was like right before it happened.
Did you shoot that girl in the trunk?
In the trunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. GG, it's over. It's over, my nigga. Come on, bro. It's over, my nigga, bro. Now he pandering in his mindset, bro. He pandering if he want to say it or not, bro. Yeah, GG's. It's over, bro. It's over. It's all related on him, bro. It is. It is. The Taj dude said the Chris dude, the girl in the back, Then he said the Rob nigga finished it. Then the Chris dude said that he told him to do it to the girl in the back. And he finished it. And if he wasn't going to do it, then he was going to, you know what I'm saying, take out his entire family. Now they're asking him if he did it. And now he pandering in his mind. So yeah, that's GG's. I ain't gonna lie, it's over. It's GG.
Like I said, I wasn't there.
3-5 shot that girl.
I just want to know about like everybody else's. See, bro, now he trying to put the come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, everything is relaying back to him. But now I'm just trying to figure out about all the other situations with the other two, though.
Trump.
That's the thing.
Still, the police suspected something was being left out.
Was she still moving after you shot her?
He said she was still breathing or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that, X-Man or Rob?
Did you shoot the girl once or did you shoot her twice? I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
I shot her once, and he shot her again.
Chris was talking about Rob. Thankfully, the police were finally getting somewhere with him, too.
You shot her once.
How many times did you shoot her?
Once.
You shot her once? Where'd you shoot her?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. There ain't no question. There ain't no question where she was shot. You talking about one end to the other. Where'd you shoot her?
Just shot, bro. I seen her and I shot. Like,
why?
Because she was still alive. She was gonna snitch on us all. We was all gonna go to jail for life. I didn't want to do none of it. If I didn't kill that girl, Stavo was going to kill me. I swear to God. I'm looking at her in her eyes. She's dead.
Finally, the truth came out.
Isn't he like 12? He's 16. The other dude 12.
Looking at her in her eyes. She's
like
dead.
12. He's 12.
Finally, the truth came out. Ballistics reports comparing shell cases found at the scene to the firearms found in Chris's house indicated a match. Whether or not there was a third shooter remained to be seen.
Are you sorry for what happened? I did not want it to happen. I never wanted that to happen. Like, I never wanted to kill anybody. I never wanted to shoot anybody. I never want any of that to happen. I just wanted to get a little bit of money.
Bro, we're already 59 minutes into the video. It would have been nice if you said that 46 a bit ago, my nigga. I just wanted to get a little bit of money, bro. Didn't he literally say the objective was they're about to go out and see some girls or something like that? Or was that the other dude? And then the other dude said it was about like some weed or something like that. And they was, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The detectives made one
analysis. Yes, yeah, of course. I know.
last
still,
effort
bro,
with.
Like, I just don't know how people could just do that and just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And the fact, the way he makes his mind, bro. I'm just thinking about his mother and all of this, bro. At this point, I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about his mother and all of this and this. She had to go back to work. She had to go back to work after doing this.
I just wanted to get a little bit of money.
The detectives made one last effort with Taj.
People already ended up dead because of you guys' craziness.
No, not my craziness. It's not my craziness.
Were you going to rob them and they... And it was like...
This ain't talking about the confession. The talking about the methods killers might use during... The talking about methods killers might use during different situations. Am I slow? I'm trying to over here get what you just said. I ain't gonna lie. It's like my brain's not comprehending this right now. This ain't about the confession. They talking about the methods killers might use during different situations. One more time. This ain't about the confession. They talking about the methods killers might use during different situations. Can you put that in a sentence, please, or an example?
Either you had to do what you had to do, or a finger...
I feel like I get what you're talking about, but I know
and it scared everybody in the car, and then it's too late at that point.
Yeah, I feel you, but
that makes more sense than the story that they're telling, that you planned to kill these people. That from the beginning of the night.
I didn't shoot no gun.
We talked to Rob and we talked to Chris for hours. For whatever reason, one of them was more afraid of bringing you into the middle of this than they were Rob. So for that story that Rob's this guy that's, threatening everybody, or his people threatening people, or your people, I just don't see that.
But Taj remained stalwart, insisting that he had never used a fight.
Like different methods that the killer used to prove themselves innocent. The psychological and mental games they might play in interrogation rooms just so they can be okay. Basically to get them to tell. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
Firearm that night. The detectives hoped that unpacking one final secret could be the key to determining the truth about his involvement. They turned back to Rob to accomplish this.
Bro.
Like Chris and his mom, Rob was also given a jacket to keep warm in the cold police station. But he used it in a less typical way. Even as he tried to get comfortable in the interrogation room, one of the detectives returned to unpack a final secret to try to pull the case together.
The KTM, what exactly, what is it that you guys do? What is it?
Timmy from South Park, that's you. You can just compare me to a South Park nigga, bro. Bitch ass nigga.
Like a gang?
No. Appreciate that follow, Aaron.
First time you did something for it. So how many people like consider themselves a part of KTM?
Few of us, me, stuff.
Rob's
I
list
go,
went
that was
on,
badass
but
timing,
he
bro.
only had nicknames for most of the KTM members, not their real names. Notably, Michael, Layla, the
Hold on.
Rob's list went on, but he only had nicknames for most of the KTM members, not their real names. He only...
Like, how many people like consider themselves a part of KTM?
Few of us, me, stuff. 3-5.
Rob's list went on,
And
but
that's
he
you,
only
type
had
something in the chat right
nicknames
now.
for most of the KTM members, not their real names. Notably, Michael, Layla, and Camille were not included.
I was the leader of it.
Chris was somehow even less willing to give up the details of KTM.
What's the deal with the KTM thing?
Like KTM.
Huh? I know Reaper has the tattoo. What does it mean? Cutthroat? Cutthroat mentality, does that sound right? What exactly is that? Like just a made-up gang name?
Gotta be him, whatever. Ain't no coincidence.
One of my...
It could just be a person just trying to watch the stream, just and not say nothing. You feel me? Just, y'all know y'all like that in certain people chats. You feel me? Like, you ever just click on like a underrated streamer stream one time and just like, to see what they're about sometimes? You feel me? It just could be one of those. He doesn't want to really get too much involved. He just want to vibe,
Thanks for that.
One of Michael's close friends eventually came forward, provided the police would keep his identity anonymous, and confirmed that KTM was indeed a gang. His description of their activities was chilling.
Their mentality is a mentality that they'll do anything to you and not give a fuck.
Just to get the money?
Yes, just to get the money. Just to get what they want, basically.
With that, the detectives had all the information they needed to move forward with the case. It had taken 8 hours each to get the truth from Rob and Chris.
Damn.
The detectives stepped out, leaving Ashley and Chris alone for a few moments.
Listen, baby. Listen. It's not over.
Yes, it is.
It's not over. It's not over. You just better pray and hope that the gun that you shot her with wasn't murder weapon.
Ashley also had some devastating news to deliver that was sure to upset him further.
I'm gonna go to jail. That's when I leave him. Up top. That's because I got a warrant. So I'm gonna go. And Grandma gonna be trying to figure out something. I'm gonna try to get out of this. When I get out of here, I'm trying to get you home.
Ashley had a warrant out for her arrest, and in order to be with her son while he was interrogated, turned herself in to police. She was charged with possession of cocaine and methamphetamine and taken to county jail. Chris, Rob, and Taj were all taken to Jameen and taken in for her arrest, and in order to be with her son while he was interrogated, turned herself in to police. She was charged with possession of cocaine and methamphetamine and taken to county jail.
You know, I was wondering this whole time, like, she's so chill. Like, she wasn't chill about this whole situation. But it's like, you saw the reaction. You saw her reaction versus the other mother's reaction. And you seem like the completely two different narratives that it was coming from. I'm not gonna lie. You saw the way two completely different, like, perspectives that it was coming from and way two different reactions. She was chill. She was just thinking about, like, as long as you didn't, you know, shoot him with the gun that actually killed her, you know, you might be fine. You just hope you didn't do it with that specific gun, you know? While the other one, nigga, what? Anyway, while the other one was genuinely, like, on some, like, concerned stuff. Bro, don't hang with the wrong crowd. I've been trying to tell you this all your life. And now she had to go back to work because if she doesn't, she's going to get fired. You know, like, genuinely stressed. Genuinely stressed type of, you know, situation.
Chris, Rob, and Taj were all taken to juvenile detention. And on May 15th, 2023, a grand jury indicted all three boys. Preparations began to take the case to trial, where they will be tried as adults. Taj and Rob are both facing 3 counts of murder in the first degree because, tragically, Layla did not survive her injuries.
R.I.P.
She passed away just days after Camille's body was discovered. Taj also has been charged with robbery with a firearm, tampering with evidence, tampering with an electronic monitoring device, carjacking
He
while
did cut off the ankle monitor, so yeah, of course, yeah.
armed, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and grand theft auto.
Yeah, these niggas,
bro,
come on, bro. This is not making up for no niggas, bro. Like, as I was saying, bro, niggas, bro. It's not looking good for niggas at all, bro. Like, come on, bro. Gang.
Rob had a similarly long list of charges in addition to 3 counts of murder, including armed burglary, grand theft of a firearm, petty theft, robbery with a firearm, and tampering with evidence. Chris, meanwhile, was only charged with 1 count of murder for Camille, whom he admitted to shooting while she was in the trunk. The other charges against him were dropped, including grand theft of a firearm and burglary. However, he's now facing an additional charge of battery after getting into a fight while incarcerated. Currently, all 3 boys have entered pleas of not guilty, but the trial is ongoing. What the court finds and how justice will be served for Layla, Michael, and Camille remains to be seen.
Crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is a crazy situation. Crazy situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Camille and Layla are sadly, passed away. Buddy. So yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're just not making the situation look no better, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, the whole investigation was on them getting, you know, boomed. Like, that was the whole investigation between those 3 niggas. I ain't gonna lie. So, yeah. Hopefully one day, bro, things will get a lot better, bro. I hope. That's all we can do, bro. Just hope. They got body cam type videos. That's all we can do is just hope, bro.